Hi, my name is Sarie Spencer. You know, the weird one. Well, today you'll get to know all about my life. Stay tuned.
Hello, all. I'm here with Sarie Spencer. Am I saying that name right?
Definitely not. Sorry. Sarie Spencer.
Sarie Spencer.
Sarie Spencer. Sarie Daniela Spencer.
Sarie Daniela
Yeah.
Spencer. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Cool, cool. Where are you from, Sarie?
I am from Wilmington, North Carolina, Port City.
All right.
Born and raised. Yep.
And that's an interesting name, Sarie. How'd you get that name?
Well, my dad, his sister name was Sarah, and my mother didn't want to name me Sarah. So she started writing out names and the way she wanted to spell and was trying to pronunciate it. And she said, well, when the nurse comes in, I'm going to see what the nurse is going to say. And whatever the nurse says, then that's going to be your name. And the nurse was like, oh, okay, Sarie. And then that's how I got my name.
Now, pronunciate. Is that really a word?
Is it? I don't know. Pronunciation?
Pronounce. No,
Pronounce.
but I like to add extra syllables to words.
It's pronounced?
Yeah.
It's not pronunciate? Oh, somebody told me wrong.
What was it like growing up? Did you grow up pretty strict?
It was very, I wouldn't say it was strict, but it was a Christian-based family. So with my dad passing at age 4, my mom had to take on the responsibilities and the strength of raising 3 kids really, by herself with the help of, some church members. So, she kept a eye on us to make sure that we were okay and we weren't falling into the ways of the world and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, over time, she kind of let loose a little bit, eased up off of us. But, she's still very stern to this day. I love her. She's a blessing.
What about any pets? Do you have any pets growing up?
I did. I had a pet named Josh, a dog. And I loved him. I had him all the way up until, we had him when we was young. My dad gave it to us, me and my sister. And up until high school, he died. My sister liked pits. So one day, mom was feeding both of them separately. She has to feed one inside the house and one outside the house. Now she was feeding little Josh. The pit came just running up and knocked Josh out the way to get to the food, and Josh died. Sad story. It's tragic.
Goodness.
Yes.
As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? Was it
A football player.
Really?
Yes. No, seriously, I really did.
What position?
I didn't have one yet, but
Okay.
I was in elementary and we'll go out to play or whatever. And the little boys, they were playing football and stuff. They had football out there, and I went to play. I went to tackle people. I was good at throwing and catching. Mind you, I was good at sports all my life. My mom started us off in t-ball since we were younger. I did that all the way out through middle school, softball and everything. So I was good at throwing. I was good at catching. So my whole thing when I was younger, and it's crazy, was that I can do anything that a guy can do. And I wanted to show the world that, we're not limited. Like, females shouldn't be limited. We should be able to do anything that a guy can do. Now, that perspective changed about playing football when I got in middle school and the guys got bigger.
Yeah.
There was one guy that went to our school, he was big. And I was like, he is not about to tackle me. And the coaches, they kind of make you tackle each other. I'm like, if he don't care about tackling me, other team ain't gonna care.
Not at all.
I ain't got time for that. So I can prove myself maybe in another way. So I kind of took football, out of that.
But when you went to school, where'd you go?
I went to 2 schools. I went to Cape Fear Community College, where I took up cosmetology. And then I went to the Art Institute of Charlotte, where I took up fashion marketing, got my associates.
What's the boxing thing? Because I see things online where you had like the female boxing things.
So I'm in the salon doing hair, and I'm just thinking about knocking somebody out. Like, I want to box right now. I'm doing somebody's hair, like, I want to box right now. So that's kind of was like a boxing match. I want to do it. Females, let's get them in there. Let's box. She's a knockout. So got some sponsors, got like 42 sponsors for it, and that was me on my own. Like, who is my team? It's me by myself.
Right.
Just going out to different companies, talking to them. I had a nonprofit organization behind me with this, So I wanted to make sure part of the proceeds were going to go to them because I'm all about the community, supporting the community. And it was a success. It really was. I hear nothing but positive things. Everybody wants it annually. And
Yeah,
so
you should keep doing it. What kind of group would you say you were in school?
I was in all the groups.
Yeah.
The nerdies, the popular, the lames, the shy. I just saw I hung out with the popular crowd, and then if I saw somebody by themselves, then I'd go over there and talk to them. It was nothing serious. I do remember this one guy, though. I ain't gonna say his name. It was like my second week of high school. He's like really tall. He was in basketball, and he was just throwing people in dumpsters. And it was their thing they did. You know, it was cool. It was people they knew. So you know, after that, the other people got them back. But you know, I went up to him like, "What are you doing?" And he turned around, threw me in a dumpster. I was like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" You know, but it was still cool. It wasn't like I was hurt by it. You know, we made fun of each other kind of thing. It was very easy to fit in with everybody. But when I went to be alone, I was able to be alone with no problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sounds like you're on both ends of the bully spectrum.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I really was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now, I heard that you're a dance instructor, and I wasn't aware of any dance studio here with a stripper pole in town.
No, I teach little girls. I teach little girls dance.
God.
Yeah, look at you. Yeah, shame. Teach little girls dance from ages 3 to 13. I love it. I love it. Come in. You're like, Miss Sarie. Come give me hugs. It's awesome.
And tell us about LNX.
LNX.
Oh.
Founded in 2005. It's a step team, a community step team.
Right.
Yep, founded at the Boys and Girls Club. I love them. It's like a family. Well, you know, like sororities and fraternities.
Right.
Okay, so we're a step team. We're like a family.
Modeling, acting, what have you done with that?
Okay, I have a couple of things in the making. Big. The beginning of November, I'm traveling to DC to work with an artist, well, a photographer. So it's been picking up. Been in a couple of movies. This has come out, a couple of commercials. Like this year, I felt like was my year, but it's only the beginning. I feel like this year's only the beginning to my start, to my life. Like now I'm living, you know. So next year I do have a couple of things planned. You know, I don't try to put it out there just in case it don't happen, but it's right here. It's the start. It's the thinking process. So I'm excited.
When did you get into being a stylist and a hairstylist?
I actually been doing hair all my life. I've been braiding. I always would braid my own hair.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, and then styling, I started to kind of find myself in high school, putting styles and colors together. So, you know, high school.
A little bit about your relationship with Big B.
Met him. We always known of each other, but actually met him this year. Got to talk with him, and he needed an assistant, and knew of my background, and you know I was blessed enough to become his personal assistant.
You
so.
Got a boyfriend?
I don't. Don't have time.
Do you like black guys? Or, what do you mean you don't have time?
I do have time. You make time for what you want to make time for.
Exactly.
I like them all. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian. It don't matter. You gotta have personality to me.
Right.
Yeah.
So like a comedian or someone who's like in the spoken word.
Yeah.
To where you're both
Touch
busy.
my soul.
Right. You're both busy. You're both planning events. Right.
Yeah.
So it's like the time you spend together, you just appreciate it.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, I'll be too busy talking business. I have that problem.
Hey, we just spoke to Sarie Spencer, and she great. I'm gonna try to get them digits. And if you want to find more about me, you can look on Facebook, Reed Clark, or you can look on Twitter at Reed Clark Comedy, ReidClark.